train from the national park to Kathmandu. We decided to do that because we had to shrink our holiday. We had to get some work in. So this way we get to Kathmandu faster so we can get to see it. Saying that tomorrow we're already flying out of Kathmandu. So, time to land. The best system to unload your bags is to use a nice, good old-fashioned tractor. In our taxi to the hotel, and we're experiencing the Kathmandu traffic. It's like, it's pretty hectic, as they told us, especially seeing that the roads have no lanes, so you don't quite know where one lane ends, the next one begins. People seem to manage. We already saw one accident happen, so it's pretty dusty here. So we are planning on getting one of these masks. Got to our hotel that we found, and it's really nice. We are literally a few meters away from the #1 attraction in Kathmandu, and because there's some construction works, we got upgraded to the deluxe room, best one. So we got quite a nice space, so very happy. We are in the religious part of Kathmandu, and we just found an incense shop. And look, they're literally burning, that looks like leaves, and they smell really nice. You buy like a cup of pine needles, different type. This is probably sandalwood or something like that, and other leaves. And they got hundreds of choices. At the Buddha Stupa, which is the #1 pilgrimage site in Nepal, and also it's #1 on TripAdvisor. So this is a spot, and you can see a lot of pilgrims here are going around it 3 times clockwise while counting their beads, or spinning the prairie spins, or lighting a fire, lighting incense, or kissing statues of Buddha. So probably not as many visitors here now at the moment because it's midday, so it's quite hot. So they are wiser than us. But still a very fascinating place. So we are at the Buddha Stupa, taking a break, and we have found one of the coolest dishes, I think.
Peanut chili.
Peanut chili, which is like a chili. It's a salad, peanuts and onions and tomato and peppers. It is really good, very spicy, very good. And we have found out a bit more stuff about this area. What did we find out? We found out that there's a lot of Tibetan immigrants, refugees from when in the 1950s there was a war with Tibet and China, so they all fled to this region. And this is the biggest stupa in the world. Yes, and it is very bright as well. And we have learnt that if you go around 3 times, you're very likely to lose your sins. So you can be cheeky and naughty and go around 3 times, and Buddha might forgive you, and you might go into heaven if it works that way. So luckily we went 3 times, so we are all good. And another amazing thing about Nepal is momos. These are amazing little spring rolls being steamed, just with vegetables inside, so a perfect delicious. So we are on the road. It's a dusty road, but we are on our way to the crematorium or something like that. The burial grounds, which is along the river, which is supposed to be really interesting to go and see. So that's where we're making a move now. But because it's so dusty, we have decided to invest in some ninja masks. So we're gonna be all suited up, ready, ready to keep the dust away. Something I miss for sure are these buses or lorries. They all decorate them with so many cool things, and often they're tributes to the gods. And look at this random little thing. How do you explain that? But love them. Patina, and this is actually an active cremation area. It's pretty much similar to how they do in India, where they have the bodies stacked on wood, and then all the family comes along literally a few hours after the death, hopefully before 24 hours, and they actually set it on fire, just buried wood and flowers, and then they let the ashes go into the river, the Ganges, I think it is, or at least the origins of the Ganges. And this is for Hindus. So for once we're seeing something that's not Buddhist, but Hindu. Challenge, not sure the meaning of it, but you're basically, it's a hole there, and you put your hands together, close your eyes, and you set off trying to reach the hole without looking.
Oh my god, that's so far.
So far we've been close but not quite in there. Walking, and it's very busy. It's interesting, but it's like an hour's walk, so we've decided to get a taxi, spoil ourselves, and get to Durbar Square, which is another interesting part of Kathmandu. So that's what we find. So we have got to Durbar Square, which is landmarked by these old buildings which look quite damaged. I wonder if this has got to do with the earthquake. This one literally looks as if it's properly crumbled. If you remember, there was a really strong earthquake in Nepal, so it could be. We're not that far from the seismic site. So the most interesting thing happened. We've walked into this building and they had a lady poking her head out of this window with her bodyguard saying, "Do not take pictures of this lady, she's really important, all these Arab foreigners couldn't do it." And she poked her head out, didn't smile, didn't say hello, and then she poked her head away, and she's supposed to be the living goddess. We have to find out what religion, but very random. So we have found out that, that this is, it used to be a palace for when they had kings and kingdoms, and apparently all of these things are collapsing. It was because of the earthquake that was only 2 years ago, so that's why everything's a little bit broken, but still a lot is here. Okay, so we're at Buddha Stupa again, and this time there's like 5 times more visitors. And obviously they're all going around the same direction, their clockwise way, just to get rid of their sins, as you do. Now we have joined by Kyla and Barrett, and they're treating us to a nice vegetarian meal, I think. Vegetarian, hopefully. Anyway, we're here at the sky top, so we got a nice view, and good choice. Nepal trip has come to an end. This is the last night. We're going to bed, getting a flight tomorrow, taxi at 5, so early start, and then back to normality. It's been amazing, really nice, really cool. So anyway, good night and see you next time.